Hello and welcome, this is Mousegunner, and we're back with some more of the Beast and Exploration DLC of Battle Brothers. And we are in a somewhat desperate situation. We have to travel a long way to get paid, and money and food is short. We're going to have one more payday at the very least before we get there. And then we have a very long way to travel still to get there. So I am very curious if we're going to have enough money and food. Okay, we almost have to do this fight now. It's only one goblin though. Too late. Taking fights along the way actually may save us, because we could get a little bit of gold, a little bit of food. Food probably being the more likely. But yeah, once we get to midday, that's when we're going to hit a payday, and we're going to be down on gold. We probably can afford to pick up another thing of food if we absolutely have to. But I prefer it not come to that. We're going to have to make really good time. As a matter of fact, I'm half tempted to cut through the wilderness to get there, because this is kind of... roads do make you travel faster, but at the same time, this is kind of shorter path to get there. More the direct. Once we get past these woods, we will be in open country, so it won't be as fast as a road, but it shouldn't be too bad. So, we'll see. Then again, we're more likely to encounter things along the road. Alright. Well, I gotta make my decision. I think the decision is to cross the open country. I'm gonna cross these woods, and then we're just gonna start going across the open land. And we did have a battle here a little while ago. Good. And crossed. Getting close to midday, so we're gonna have our payday. I think we'll make it in time before we are completely out of food and money. Now, the problem is, as soon as I get there, I'm going to have to immediately buy more food. And I'm going to have to leave myself a little bit of room for getting paid again. But yes, this is a very desperate situation now. Now there is a fort here, but I know that there's Necrosavants there, which, again, I don't remember how scary those guys are, but I think they're, like, later game enemies. Fortunately, I think it's going to be nightfall by the time we get there, so we won't actually be able to do any business here. So we're going to have to move on to the next town, so that we're not wasting any time. And hopefully there's not anything going on in that town that is going to prevent us from being able to get the food and things that we need. Okay, we get 250 crowns, which is way less than we spent to get all that done. You come to Sven, the councilman's room, a fresh map in hand. He takes it from you and looks it over. Well then, I'd mind to think this was a spot too easy, but an agreement is an agreement. Screw you, it was not easy. He hands you a satchel weighed with precisely what is owed. There is another contract here. I'm going to at the very least see what it is. If it's another find this thing somewhere, screw you, I'm not doing it. All your men venture around town. You go to a pub and take a seat. As soon as you do, a strange man joins you. You with the cursed? You nod. The man nods back, then reaches into his pocket. You reach for your dagger. The stranger puts his hand out. Easy there. I'm wearing a sword. If I wanted to kill you, taking a seat probably wouldn't be the best route. The man lifts the sheath and bumps the underside of the table. He cocks his head as if to say, "See?" You nod, and then the man continues with his move, taking out a note and passing it to you. Local councilman by the name of Fritz the Merchant wishes to see you, so that's more likely going to be like a merchant thing. Fritz the Merchant welcomes you and walks you towards Anglin Square. There's a party of peasants milling about. But when they see you coming, they shape up and start talking as though they'd been expecting you all along. They mostly talk in descriptions. Tall as a man, armor like you'd never seen before, spears as sharp as a peddler's tongue. You hold your hand up and ask what it is they are talking about. Fritz the merchant laughs. The men here say they saw some oddities out in a spot by the name of Ruins of Borgen, just south of here. Better be just south of here. Naturally, they weren't out there for no reason. They're looking for something by the name of Forefathers' Standard, a relic dear to the town, for through it we pray for food and shelter. One of the peasants speaks up. And we was looking for it at his behest. Fritz the merchant nods. Of course. Where they failed, perhaps you can succeed. Get this relic for me, and you'll be paid quite well for your services. Pay no mind to their fairy tales. I'm sure there's nothing to worry about. Let's talk payment. He's going to pay me 340 crowns. We need to be paid more for this. He says, no, I will accept the offer. Again, we're in a desperate situation, and this sounds like a fort or, you know, some kind of hideout, so there's likely going to be loot. Okay, I accept the contract. Let's take a look at where it is. Okay, it's right there. We don't know what's in there, but it's a one skull contract, so it's not likely going to be something that we can't handle. And this is likely where we're going to find food, so let's get going. This is actually really a saving grace here, because things were not looking good for our company if we didn't find something like this. We obviously want to wait until daytime and not fight at nighttime, especially if it's going to be like undead or something like that. I prefer not to fight that at night. But it looks like we're going to get there in time. I'm going to come from this side so we're not fighting in the mountains. But I never can really tell how the terrain's going to work in the mountains. Uh-oh. This looks like undead. You don't step into the ruins so much as clamber, hobbling over the stoneworks like a bat trying to walk upright. Getting to the bottom of the descent, you find what looks like hundreds of clay pots, old chariots, more mulch than wood, and metal water basins filled with rusted shields and spears. Winrick takes a torch and throws its glow toward the walls. Great murals run along the length of them. Great artworks depicting battles you've never heard of. Each step you take seems to unveil another ancient victory, until finally you come to a giant painted map. There you see a continent overrun with the rule of an empire, gilded its belly, blackened its borders. Winrick walks over, the Forefathers' Standard in hand. You nod and tell him it's time to go. When the two of you turn around, there's a man standing there with a spear in one hand and a shield in the other. Another figure joins him, and another. Their steps hitting the stone floor with metal malice. You yell at the mercenary to run, and the both of you abandon the ruins in a hurry. The staccato clap of a death march on your heels. Outside, you wheel around and order the men to get ready for a fight. Before the first sellsword can so much as draw his sword, a stream of armored soldiers emerge from the ruins, stack formation, and level their spears at you. Their lieutenant points a decayed finger and speaks with a voice so graveled the words weigh deep in your chest. The Empire rises, the false king must die. To arms. Okay. Many ancient auxiliaries. Thankfully, that is the lower order of skeletons. How many of them there are, though, we'll see. This is... oh, the train is perfect. We have to move around a little bit to get into the best positions, but... yeah, we definitely have the high ground here. Matter of fact, we're going to want to move 2 down so that we can make room for these 2 men to take positions. So let's do that. And if we can prevent them from getting the high ground, that'd be lovely. So spear wall it up, although 2, 4, 6, 9. I don't think skeletons have as many action points as men do. So this guy may not even be able to get up on the hill. Spear wall may not be the right course of action, because I'm probably going to beat them to initiative. We also don't want to fatigue ourselves unnecessarily, so I'm going to take the gamble that they're not going to get to me this turn. We don't really have to shift down with these guys, so I'm just going to wait, see what the skeletons do. Now, my arrows won't do much against them. We move down to... just to be on the safe side, I'm going to do the same thing here. Let's take a look at our initiative order. So you're going to move in 8, you're going to move in 6, you in 2. And I can't quite make out when you're going to move. But we definitely want to make room for these guys. I'm going to guess you're the next one to go, maybe? Oh, that's not true. Looks like we'll be okay. So we'll move down. How about I put him... Yeah, 2's fine. I just want to make sure we have some room to allow this guy to get in here. So, wait. Wait. Okay. So just to be on the safe side, I'm going to full move here because I'm not sure, like, initiative-wise, if we're going to be able to get where I'm trying to go. Okay. Wait. This man's going to move down here. I was hitting wait. I think we should be ending turn, not waiting. We do want these guys to not be able to get up on the hill, so let's try and prevent them from that. They might be able to get here, but we don't want them to be able to do much more than that. So we are going to spread out more than I normally would. Okay, and to allow this man to get where he needs to go, I'm just going to go ahead. Shoot. This is what I was afraid of. Because of the initiative order. This guy's going to be going next. We can manage it, though. I'll just wait. Okay. And then he's going to have to wait, too, because we need this guy to go. He's going to move down. Okay, we should be fine. Let's see what the skeletons are able to do. They're moving on up. As I thought, they're not even able to get on top of the hill. They have not enough action points to do it. So we should be in a pretty good advantaged position next turn. In theory, they could go around me up this way, but you know that's a lot of maneuvering, and I'm going to probably be able to react to that. All right, so who's a good target here? 56%. Usually what I like to do with my arrows is I hit guys that have armor because the arrows can still do damage to the armor. They can't really do much damage to a skeleton because skeletons are resistant to this kind of attack, but they will mess up the armor if it lands. Which it has just done. It almost entirely ate through his body armor, so... I'm going to be ending turn. We're going to have a couple guys coming here, so this guy's fine where he is. But the others should probably move down a bit. So, end turn. I'm going to have you move one step down. Turn. And you... just say 2, 5, 7 to get here. You're probably fine staying where you are. That's 3, 6, 8. Yeah, he should be able to get here. And then that would be fine to have him here. And then the spear wall is going to protect a lot of this. This will be the spot that we'll want to naturally go to. So we're going to try and fend them off of that. But it'd be too hard for me to hold this, and they'd be able to surround me. So it's probably not a good idea. We're just going to end turn here. Now, hopefully I did my calculations correctly, because I should just be able to make it here. There we go. All right. Now we're back around. Because I didn't blow too much stamina, I'm going to go before they are. Because one thing about skeletons is they have terrible initiative. We are going to wait. We are going to wait. You have a spear wall to put up, though. You are going to put it up to try and fend them off. Because they should have enough initiative to at least get up to me. So we want to prevent them from being able to do that. Another spear wall here. I'm waiting. I'm going to wait. Put up another spear wall. And... wait. Wait. Put up another spear wall. That's the important one. Wait. Alright, who do we want to hit with an arrow now? Because these are our auxiliaries, not very many of them actually have armor. Let's try and defeat the last of this guy's armor. If we can. We are missing our shots. Quite a lot. Okay, wait. Alright, here they come. And able to keep them off. That was the importance of the shield wall. We didn't already wait, did we? No. Alright, so These guys weren't not able to get to me. And because we have the advantage of the high ground, we should wait for them. And not be too impetuous here. So we're just going to end our turn. Keep ending. We still have the initiative advantage. But that does work both ways. Because what they just did is they waited and they knew that they were going to be the last ones to act. So they do have a certain advantage over me in that regard. Okay. Because now they can try and push that ground, and if they get it, I'm not going to be able to counterattack them very effectively. And that's why spear walls are so effective. Fortunately, it was just broken. And I'm not really able to respond to that at the moment. I have to ask myself, is it worth stepping in here to try and attack this guy, putting myself at disadvantage? Probably not. What we could do is shield bash this guy off. Next round, maybe. Okay. So they're only able to get one of their guys in there. Which is this guy. Now I do have to worry about this guy being able to go to, like, up on this hill. So that is a little bit of a worry. I think we hold for now. This guy for sure can move here. We could repel, poke and shove a target. What this would do is it would reactivate, I think, the spear wall. We have a 68% chance to hit. And we also did damage because we knocked him off the hill. So that was actually a really good move, because now the spear wall is effective again. And it looks like they're going to be able to beat me to the initiative punch anyway. So, really good move on our part. Okay, let's wait. 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 Okay, now they're going to have to brave the spear wall, which they managed to break through yet again. Alright, they broke through that one. But fortunately, I can counterattack, and we did some good damage there. And we almost killed him. We are going to put a spear wall up again, and then wait. Because I still have to get through the spear wall. We were successful. See if we can poke this guy to death. Ah! There is a hole now that they can get into. Ouch. Okay. Let's go after the guy that doesn't have a shield. We can do heavy damage too. You know, probably going to be a good idea to put our shield wall up. Protect ourselves. Put our spear wall up so there's not a hole in our line. Although there is one here. But there's still, you know, a few enemies here. So it's a good idea to allow for it. Oh, wait. So no surprise, the guy filled the hole in the line. But he had to keep his shield down to have enough action points to do it. And we should be able to mess up his armor. Okay, good thing we put up the shield wall. Impale him. Well, now I have to make decisions on whether I come down the hill and start trying to smash these guys, because this is yet another turn why I'm not able to do anything, and I really hate waiting. But I still think, tactically speaking, it's the right move, so we're going to end our turn. We're going to end our turn. Next turn will be the right turn. Put up our shield wall to help our ally. Stunning won't help. Won't work on the skeleton, I don't think, so we might as well just smack him. Okay, we might as well end turn. Alright, we kept them off. I'm gonna end turn. We'll wait. I can't wait much longer, though. So, see if we can poke this guy down. But I'm also gonna put my shield wall up here in a second. Okay. Now, I could repel this guy, but I don't think it would do me necessarily too much good. So we have to decide where we want to attack more. I think we try and take this guy out before he gets a chance to go. There he goes. And then that's it for this guy. A lot is riding on this guy holding out. Well, this is looking like a good point to go ahead and put a cut in the video, so I hope you guys have enjoyed. This is Mouse Gunner, signing out.